Yo, welcome everybody. We have two Vikings here playing a Viking game. I'm Happy Camper, and this is Chancy.
So
You-
I'm playing this game regularly. I'm playing usually the one player two controller, and you're usually only playing with one controller. But now we're playing co-op, so we're gonna see all kind of crazy stuff of
Yeah,
moving lots of Vikings around.
yeah, we're gonna see some other crazy stuff. We're gonna see some maybe some miscommunication or mishaps happening. All this chaos can be here. So I think we are pretty much ready to start.
And
Yeah.
we'll press the go button.
Yeah, and then we'll press it. We'll start and then
We'll
I
start with when the timer starts.
Yeah, I know when the timer starts. So we'll be like in 5 seconds or so, and then we'll start. So we're going. This is the Lost Vikings. We're playing as there's 3 characters in this game. Eric, the Swift, which is now jumping through the first level. I'm on Balog, and he's on the top right side, and this is Olaf with the shield. Balog is the fighter, and Olaf is holding a shield. And he can block enemies. He can also float a little bit. So what we're actually first kind of strat in this run is like show off here shortly is the 3 character movement. So we are playing 2 players with 2 controllers, but we can actually move all 3 characters if Eric is doing a head bash. It's a special move of Eric that he can ram his head onto walls and destroy some of the blocks. But if he's doing that while pretty much there's empty space before him, and we both do an input, directional input, he's also keeping moving. Here we have also the use of a lot of items, like he's also bombs here to destroy a computer and killing off this enemy if it worked. Yeah, it worked, nice. There's some special setup here. We are going through these, these lasers. Yeah, this is fine. 8 hit points are just resources, so we gotta use them optimally. We have 3 to spare, so we can just keep investing them. So first 2 levels, not too many tricks are still going around. It's more optional movement, or
It's definitely gonna be ramping up throughout the run.
yeah, exactly. The more complicated levels, the more tricks we're gonna see. And we're also gonna see a lot more interactions between some items, like we can shoot through electricity with Balog's bow, Balog's arrow. So he's like shooting the button and then it stops, same as here. So your learning curve is going on. Here we're doing some optimal movement here to try to get here as early as possible. I hope fine.
This one.
Okay, yeah. So he's intentionally taking fall damage here. While Eric is stunned because of the fall damage, he can still use a button to activate the key in the keyhole and open the door for us.
And it's actually the only time we're gonna be using that in the run, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, at least intentionally. Level number 4. We are pretty much like it's almost casual up to this point. Taking some fall damage here just because it's like optional movement. Like we're saving some time just because of the transition of the fall damage. Here the teleporters have an interesting quirk, so we're switching around characters a little bit because if the character is not active, it actually has some improved timing, or like the teleporter doesn't take as much time as it should be, which is some weird property of these teleporters.
Usually it's busy following around the camera, but swapping the camera fixes that issue.
So, and with this, we are through the first world. We skip the introduction of the game, which is pretty much telling us why these Vikings were on a spaceship. It was because they were kidnapped. They were kidnapped by a guy named Tomato, an alien named Tomato, which we'll see maybe later in the run. But for now, we are in another world. So we were transported through time and space towards an ancient time where there's still dinosaurs alive and some nasty snails and cavemen. So stay tuned for this lovely little dino world. Yeah, pretty much what I can also say ahead of right now, it's not very used in this world, but certainly keep in mind, in this game, usually what is off camera, a lot of the stuff that is off camera is not active. So we will later on see some sections where stuff gets deactivated while being off camera, and with this we can do some interesting movements. Alright, now we're entering float. This has an interesting little trick, like we're skipping most of this level because yeah, it is just possible. Oh, sorry for the setup. So that should be fine. So we're skipping most of this level with this neat little tricky movement. We're skipping over this area by moving Balog on top of Olaf's shield. It's floating over, you could say, fitting to the name of this level. While the other characters have an easy time getting over there. Like Olaf can just float, Eric can just jump. And so we're all on the other side.
Camera.
Ah, sorry. Okay, that was good enough. Fine. And we're pretty much at the end of the level already. So usually would go a very long path through this level, but we're just skipping ahead by just doing the end here. Going through that hidden wall. So technically it's a secret, but yeah, we are using the secret. This level is also some interesting property with... can you save me? Yes, okay. That you actually don't need to get the blue key that we see the keyhole of shortly there. So we're just running until the end of the level by just taking fall damage of that bridge here. And then just moving on to the next level. It's actually a neat little optimization there. So this movement also has some interesting properties. Walked a bit too much there. So still another tricky movement here. So set up to skip this this pit with lava in a certain way that we cross all over with all the characters.
Usually you're supposed to just shoot some platforms down.
Yeah, exactly. You maybe saw it for a second above. There were some stone platforms that you could shoot down, but well, it takes time, so we're not doing it. So, and the rest here is a pretty basic move. At the very beginning of this level, Balog picked up the fire arrow, or Chansey did as Balog. And this one lets the character destroy, the fire arrow pretty much lets one-shot enemy units. Usually the enemies in this game, or the monsters in these levels, have 2 health. In later levels they will have 3 health. So another few basic things about the game, what you see active on the screen. The active characters are highlighted on top of the screen, like the character.
Right now we have Eric and Olaf.
Exactly, yeah. So currently Eric and Olaf is active. You don't get. Okay, you do it.
We can still make it, but we can't kill the snake now.
Ah, okay. I know what this means. Sadly, you don't get to see like which of us is steering which character, but yeah. Sad timing. So yeah, most of the time Chansey is doing the tricky parts, and I'm pretty much moving along with him, with whatever character also needs some movement. So let us do this again. Pretty much this level, it's technically you could do this, like there's nothing really glitchy that what we're doing. It's just optimal movement and timing that we're trying to achieve to get the very first bubble, or the first bubble that is
the
reachable
bubble is
there.
one of the few that is actually on a global timer, so we have a 10-second window to hit,
Yeah, until
which is pretty strict to hit it correctly.
Okay, this will be tricky now. I stopped the fight against the caveman a little bit.
Should be fine.
Still fine?
Still fine.
Oh yeah. Alright, the next section here is a pretty tricky movement with Eric. So he's taking the key all by himself. You can see some fire shooting out of the wall here. He's just gonna jump over it after taking the stun and swapping away with the characters. And then getting the blue key, which we need to get to the end of the game. Or end of this level. There's a caveman here on the bottom here that we don't want to fight, so it is optimal to just go in there, get the smart bomb, which is killing enemies that are on the screen, and yeah, just finish the level afterwards.
So coming up next is bubbles, so also some pretty heavy cycle dependency here.
Yeah, it's the same as similar like what we saw earlier in caverns here, this last level. We have some timed movement, so we are on a timer to move all the characters in line so that we hit certain timings with these bubbles. Oh, that's a rare glitch. Yeah. So at this point of time, like we hit the bubble at the same time, so one of the characters slips through the bubble. Pretty much what's happening. It rarely happens, but well, we saw it before. Actually, I think yesterday in practice. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is better. Oh, you gave it to me. Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to
Yeah,
wait
I
one
bought
out
it.
here.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you will have to do the last section later.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
So camera back.
Back here.
Perfect. Good backup.
This dinosaur is hungry. So if you thought that some meteor or some volcano made the dinosaurs die out, I'm not exactly sure. Like, these Vikings also have some serious killings here. Like, all the dinosaurs, we don't go for the slugs, because who cares about killing slugs? But we kill all the dinosaurs because Vikings are, like, they're up for the challenge, so to speak. So all the dinosaurs die, I'm sorry. Oh, this one survived. Oh, you see. One of the rare survivors. Oh yeah, I shouldn't do that. Oops.
Fine.
And with this, we're already going into the last level of the prehistoric age. No more dinosaurs anymore. They're all dead. Oh, too early. Oops. Ah, this is
That
not
might
great.
kill us later.
Yeah.
We'll still
Don't
try.
have a backup vegetable. We don't have. We usually can get food to get health back, but there's nothing major in this part.
All of them are slow to get, so
Yeah.
we're just gonna hope that we are not killed by ING here.
Yeah, because at the very end of the stage, there's some fire falling from the sky, or like from the cave, technically, which could kill us because it randomly spawns and it does 2 damage. We have a good setup so that we should live here. Yeah, but those 2 live, but for Eric, Eric gets randomly hit sometimes. So health matters. Stay healthy. Uh,
That's
if
why I
you have,
prefer to have Eric on free health here.
yeah, if you have any donations or any messages to put across, go ahead.
Yes.
Pete.
Well, stay healthy.
Sorry.
That's true. That's the first message I want to give out. And yeah, reminder that we are $150 away from the Sonic Frontiers new cyberspace level incentive. You can check it out on the link to donate, the Tiltify campaign. That is under the targets, right? Because Tiltify works like kind of a shopping cart. And if you get a reward, for example, one of the costumes of the Alan Wake speedrun that's up to go, or this magnificent T-shirt you're wearing, the event T-shirt, you can claim as a reward for $40, and that money can be used as a target as well. So it's a 2-for-1 deal. So please check them out.
All right, we're just gonna repeat this section, and we're off to new world, hopefully. Not being hit twice. Okay, so out of the way. Dinosaurs are extinct, and we're moving on to the next world, into the ancient Egyptian world. Or welcome to the pharaohs and the weird pharaoh guards that like to kill us, and of course scorpions. Because why not? Also, since I didn't mention that before, every time we enter a level, or like most of the times we enter a level, and especially when we exit a level, the characters have some quirky lines to say. They're making some nice pop culture references. If you haven't played this game casually, it's worth it to just also get the listen to what they funnily talk to each other. You get also some interesting messages if you die too often in a level. Hopefully we don't get to see that. Currently what Chansey was doing is he was aligning with Olaf's feet. Technically we call this magic pixel trick. So he's aligning with the feet of Olaf, like some special pixel alignment, to cross over the gap, over the sand there. Because you should shoot down the coconuts there. That's what the game wants you to do, but we're just not doing it. We're just doing the faster way of doing the pixel alignment.
Shooting down a coconut takes 2 seconds, so as long as you're doing faster than that, you're good to go. Also, we're gonna have a guard here.
Yeah. My bad. Ooh, okay. That was a bit scary. Okay.
Should be okay now.
Yeah.
Let's get this one.
Thanks for the snack. So that was a convenient placed vegetable. Or was it a root or whatever? So technically this is also some kind of secret area of this level. You can also go through the bottom, but it just takes longer, and it's, yeah, I think 2 more guards.
It's also harder.
It's also harder, yeah. This is also an interesting level. For some reason, Eric's... Okay, I didn't shoot that, whatever. For some reason, Eric's feet are special, so that they keep this platform stable. If you normally would just go on top of the platform, it would fall. It has some stabilizers that that the game wants you to activate, but for some reason, Eric's feet do the same. So, thanks for Eric's feet. It makes this level so much easier, so much quicker. And then we just solve this last puzzle. I think somebody mentions like what the combination for this is.
Yeah, it's down to the right. But
Yeah.
We already know the combination.
Yeah. I can't even remember how it looks like down there. And this is a fan favorite, spikes. Oh, we love spikes. Instant death in this game. Spicy.
No one has time for ladders.
Still there. So, fight this guy because otherwise he will kill us. and also a secret combination here, and a very annoying guard that, yeah, usually it doesn't pay off to kill him. Takes too long time, so just run there with Eric, do the combination. It's 2, 2, 3, 1, or like whatever you want to start counting. Oh, I didn't activate this. Okay. And with this level is also done. Now for one of the most interesting in the co-op run, we are not doing this the intended way, of course. Technically, we're supposed to go with Balog and Eric on the top right side of the level, but this is a lot faster. So we're just aligning to the ladders, and we practice this a lot to find a proper cue to synchronize ourselves and to keep it going. While Chansey is now doing very precise jumps with Eric here to get through this ladder stages. Like, if he bumps his head, he's going to die. So he needs to do some very precise jumps to get there to the end. So with this, we're already at the... did I move too late?
Yeah. But
okay.
Let's get the next cycle.
Yeah. We usually want to hit a very special time, or like move as fast as possible there to get all the characters ready. Then we can make a cycle here for this platform that is like globally going. Yeah, now we need to wait because we want to get all characters on top of that. And yeah, Chansey is doing this part while also switching around, punching this guy once, then swapping back, getting Eric up as well, while finishing this guy off. So it's a lot of camera swapping, then a little guard manipulation here, and now he's hugging the right wall here while Eric is going down.
Those mummies one-shot you.
Yeah, because those mummies, they are bastards. Like, they turn you into a mummy as well. This is one shot, as Chansey said. And we don't want to get touched by them. Thankfully, there, for the first trick that he did, there was a slight camera manipulation, so that he can ignore the first mummy. And for the rest, he's on timer pretty much. And here we do also some special magic pixel alignment, as we did before with the coconuts, just a little bit different. And this time we just jump over this gap that should not be passable by Balog and Olaf. And we just get across instead of doing the part why this level is
now you never learn why you call Tetris, yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that part because just skip the part that makes it Tetris.
Spoiler, it has nothing to do with Tetris, anyway.
Not really, yeah. The blocks are not vanishing. So, no Tetris. But maybe you are vanishing as a corpse. Sorry. No. Okay. Okay, we wanted to do some 3-character movement, but I slightly messed up there, so we would need to move with all 3 characters. This level introduces a lot of these, how do we call it, pounders?
Yeah, I believe so.
Thankfully, these pounders are not active while the camera is away, so... what I could do there with Balog is just, like, Chansey has the camera on Eric, and what I did is, I just walked when the pounder was not active, while Chansey is now doing a lot of the stuff that you should do with all 3 Vikings, technically this part, to beat the level. Yeah, it's a lot of enemies there, but he's using a smart bomb to get rid of some of them, and he was doing some manipulation on the bomb drop to kill off the other enemy as well. Alright, don't get pounded by the pounders, otherwise we're flat. And I think the next level now, we are also introduced to 4 magnets. So
this one has a nasty jump at the end. Let's hope I get it.
Yeah. So at the very end, there's a my bad, sorry, that was way too early. So I'm supposed to let Olaf float there because his shield is thankfully magnetic. So he's also getting attracted by the magnet there. And I need, like, Chansey needs to drop and activate the button here. And then we can move on. If I anyway exits the this magnet too early or deactivate it, he just dies. Soon the 2-frame or like 1-frame, I think it's 2-frame jump. 2-frame jump is coming up, so the game wants you to do this part with Olaf. Nice one. So the game wants you to do this part with Olaf and also with the magnet here, but instead with a like this 2-frame perfect jump, you can just do it with Eric as well. It's just faster. All right, some optimal character switching here so that we can move in here. This is a long section for Baylog, so he's moving through all these pipes, getting the fire key and taking one part for the battery. It was too early, I can manage, I guess. It's whatever. I'm doing some movement here with Eric in the meantime, because you can paralyze that, whatever. I do it in parallel. Oh, difficult words.
Parallelize?
Yeah.
Parallelize.
I can that.
We can move together.
Yeah, we can move. I can move on.
That's easy, yeah.
Okay, we don't care about killing this enemy, because whatever. Oh, he still shot. What a bastard. So now a very tricky part with some precise shots here with Baylog, while also bringing over Eric. So it's just faster to do this with Eric. You can also do this single-handedly by Baylog, but it's just slower. So it's a very nice optimal section. As again with parts before, if electricity is off-screen, it doesn't kill. So he
Usually.
could just... Usually, yeah. Depends how far away from the screen it is. But this time it was enough. Like, he was switching back so that...
Also, some of them
It
are
was not on
global,
screen.
but we have just checked all of them, so we know which works and which won't.
Oh, okay. I actually don't know which are ones that
So this is one that won't work, for example.
Oh, no, he's still there. This is a level that doesn't exist in this version. You will see why in a second. So he's just shooting through that wall, and we're done within 15 seconds. So if you want to see how this level looks, look at the DOS version.
That does buff the wall.
Yeah, they somehow found out, oh, is it actually worth to maybe
It's
get
faster.
the bomb?
No, it's
Yeah,
faster
it's
to reset
probably
actually.
faster.
It's about the same.
Yeah. So yeah, he needs to destroy the engine here that is powering some electricity, because this one we cannot really glitch through. Oh boy, a little bit
That's fine.
different than we're usually doing this.
Close.
Okay. Yeah, I messed up the time.
Ah,
Oh, you
that's-
got up there. Okay.
Right, we'll have to wait one more cycle.
Yeah. So Baylog needs to shoot these targets here, these buttons. And I'm just switching away so that this thing is not hitting me. That's good. And same thing as
Want
before.
the camera to me?
Yeah, I give. Oh, good. Same thing as before. There's some electricity here in between while going up this elevator. We just don't care about it, so we're just sending the characters through while they are off camera. And we just progress until the end of the level here. Oh yeah, that was too early. Well, there you go.
Maybe? Close.
Ah, close, yeah. That was a nice jamming music.
I have to say, the music is really, really good.
Jamming with the Vikings.
Such a shame it's lagging the game.
Oh yeah, that was not on purpose.
You'll just have to get sync
Yeah.
with me later.
Yeah, I'll sync up somehow. Or we swap.
We'll sync later.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Ah, okay, it's decent. Can do this. Ouch.
That's fine.
I took 2 damage. Bastard. So these mind layers are very dangerous. They tend to kill you. That they're dropping their mines from above. So Chansey is killing off one that was here on the right. You barely saw him if you know what to look for. He likes to kill like it's not really almost killing, but it's like he likes to lose you some time if he interrupts your jump there. So rather he is not interrupting. So, and here we're fixing this part with the electricity. Okay, just D-pad things. Don't worry. Then we're getting all 3 characters on screen again to finish this level. There's also some fun interactions with the magnets there. Yeah, we don't get to see it because it's not useful, but it's some interesting visual glitchiness that these magnets can cause. Alright. This level mostly has, for the first part, some tricky movement, and later on we'll do some nice glitches. I think I gave you the camera.
Yep.
So we're setting up for a trick right now, similar as a lot of times. Oh, sorry. We're glitching through a door with Eric here. While he's off camera, so he's taking the momentum to keep him going. There. That was so early. Ah, damn it. Sorry. So what happened there is I actually was going too early and then glitching through the platform that was below there, which is, it's technically not killing me off, but I just cannot get up there anymore, which is annoying. Which is actually quite interesting, because there's down there is some electricity that is just not active, because technically you should not get there casually. Yeah, that's fine. So this robot is just busy. We keep him busy, Olaf. Then we go ahead here. Let's glitch again. Alright, and this time I will not go. Spikes tend to be... Oh! There's a specific cycle with this like saw blades that are coming out of the floor. That if I move immediately, we can make the cycle, but it's a very tricky one. And otherwise, we would need to wait quite a bit, because then it becomes like the cycles don't line up anymore that nicely. It's quite a tight window there.
Maybe.
Sounds good. Alright, now I made it, and you see it's becoming quite unpredictable for a part there. Okay. Didn't happen in practice yet. So kill off the flames and there you go. and then finish that. Get to the exit. And with this, we're on the last level of the factory world. It still features some new stuff, like I think the fire is new, if I remember correctly, in this level. We also got the magnets returning and some other stuff. Like this furnace here is new, or like the
Only time you're ever gonna see it.
Yeah, the only time you're gonna see it. I think this is also new, or was it one? I can't remember.
Technically new, I think.
Yeah, I think it's also new. Anyways, some additional features covered here. Basically, it doesn't matter. Like we're practically playing this almost glitchless or glitchless in this run. Some slight movement tricks here and there. Also, this camera manipulation. Oh, you were not clear enough. Camera manipulation of this robot there to get the fire arrow faster. Also do a more optimal jump here to kill off or like to avoid some damage there. I will just need to be... Yeah, that's a rough one.
You could take the smart bundle if you want to.
I can try. Yeah, I got it. So this jump is pretty nice, or like also not so easy to do. Like I need to go to the right of the platform, fall off, and then immediately hold left to get there. Okay, my bad. Yeah, while this guy is chasing me, he's not always on camera. It depends how fast we're moving in on the other sections. So he's not always there, but he's making it harder, of course. Yo, if you have any more donations, like now would be decent time.
Well, I got a message for you. We are raising funds for Make-A-Wish, and let's have a reminder for everybody that ESA is being restreamed in different languages. You can check them out with the links in chat. Shout outs, of course, to the French restream, which I've organized with my friends. But yeah, so far the game has been super fun to watch. I've been really just absorbed by your gameplay, so yeah, please continue.
Yeah, there's so much going on in this game. Every world has a little bit of differences as well. Like in this one, there's these like inflators. I don't know how to call them. These pumps that are blowing you up. Chansey also now doing a duplication glitch, key dupe. The first version, to be exact. We will later see a second version. In this one, so he was moving at the swapping the camera away at a certain moment in time to and swapping back. So he picked up the key twice technically. Like it was not checking fast enough if the key's already in the inventory, and like added it kind of twice. Because this is actually useful because we have two blue keyholes in this level. One was at the very beginning and one here right at the exit. So we will have a couple of levels where this is useful to duplicate keys whenever it is faster to do so. This jump is scary sometimes when it doesn't work, or when you move too far you can fall off and hopefully steer clear and not fall to your death. Right here he also just gets the blue key. We're not doing the intended route of this one as well. So technically we should split up our Vikings here in this level, or like the game intends us to. Instead we're sending all three of the Vikings down the same path. Because Olaf's shield is a little bit overpowered and we can just use it to get to some positions where we shouldn't. Like, yeah, just as you saw, Balog was just riding on Olaf's shield there. And Eric has to do a very precise jump to get down here, while we are just moving down here as well to get to the very exit. Let's see, what do we talk about combo? Well, the start. Oh, lever, yeah. We only do one lever on this first bridge because, sadly, yeah, a little bit late. We only do one lever for the first bridge because we're doing another pixel alignment. So magic pixel trick. We're aligning the characters so that they can cross over. We'll see that shortly after Eric's section. Because these platforms are, yeah, well, you need to do that. So here we are aligning to the right wall. Sadly, I didn't get it. I need to interrupt once so that I get the perfect alignment, and then we move down here. Ignore this enemy because whatever.
Need the camera.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, we're not getting pounded here. And yeah, just moving ahead. There's another section where Eric is going to move through some door coming up here. So there's a precise alignment of, or Olaf is precisely aligned here to support Eric here. Balog, we just keep here onto the left, far to the left. Eric is moving through this door, off camera. While we're switching around the camera, and I was just switching back from Balog to Eric so that we can finish this level. Oh, like one.
Time for an intended level.
Yeah,
No breaking here.
No breaking. Yep, totally intended. Yeah, this is a level where we really just split up with all the characters. Oh yeah, aligning the wall here because then he can just run over here. Quite recent threat, I would say. Olaf's part here is actually quite tricky to optimize. Like if you look closely, he's trying to get some very optimal movement with falling quite long, and then activating his shield to float a little bit. Then also a little trick. Oh, nice! He also got the jump there to not land on the floor there, which is preferred to. And he also was doing some trick with the jumper, but or with the spring. Sorry.
Building up more momentum by getting
stopping.
off screen. It just assumes that you have been on there for long.
Oh yeah, I didn't swap for the key, but whatever.
Need the camera.
Oh yeah, maybe you need it. Tomato strats. Okay, this is technically another level where we are supposed to separate the Vikings, but we're not doing that. We're just sending them down the same path. Eric here was doing an interesting glitch that we only use once in this run, where it's like doable. This platform on the bottom we usually open by, or like casually you open them by with using 2 keys. But the thing is, if you activate a key that is not fitting to the hole, you get a frame of like non-collision, and you just glitch through the floor, which is used to get down there. All right, Phantom here is one of the longest levels, so hopefully we don't die like in practice. There's many stupid things that can go wrong in this level. So the very first part already was similar. If you remember the one of the prehistoric levels, Bubbles, it is similar but a little bit shorter because of this spring at the very beginning. Chansey was now attempting a duplicate key tube, the second version, where he's switching, you could say almost or like frame perfectly away from the key. So the game is checking, is the key okay? And it's suddenly in a different item slot. So it says, oh yeah, the key is used. Oh, wait a second, but what is with this one? He never checks. The game just never checks. We will see that later on as well.
I missed this one, but this one is not that required.
Yeah, it's just like 1-2 seconds. I don't know. It's not much. And even then, like, it can also be considered as a good thing to have for optimal item management, because we can only carry 4 items at a time. It's sometimes, especially Eric, gets too many items, and like it can. You could technically soft lock yourself by picking up too many items, not using them. But there's also this bin in the top right. You can see it, which is like you can throw away some of the items. All right, let's see if this works. All right, with the spare bomb that Chansey got, it was
Let's sync.
Yeah, let's sync.
Good enough.
With the spare bomb, he was killing the clone here, and we're just jumping right to the end here. So, as stated before, stuff that is not on camera is not really existing. It's not real, guys. It's not real. So we're inflating here, and we're using the momentum from the fan to get through this electricity. And this one here is pretty much the scripted movement through here. So we're fine taking a little bit of damage, and we're already at the exit because, yeah, we're skipping quite a bit of this level. Now Eric, who enabled us to do all of this, needs to also join back to the Vikings. And then there's only one more level remaining for the. I think I didn't name it. It's the Wacky World or Candyland.
Oh yeah, it's actually Wacky World. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually Wacky World, but we can also call it Candyland. This is Trapped, and this is a very interesting application of this stuff doesn't exist off screen. So Eric is glitching through the door and then dropping through the floor and skipping like, I would say, half of the level. Here we're doing another magic pixel alignment so we don't fall through the gap. And then we're already at a little bit of an auto-scroller. If you have any more messages, that would be a good time now.
Yes, I do. Reminder that later today there will be the Anodyne run, and you can choose the version we will run, either the original or the remaster. For that, you need to claim that reward on the Tiltify page. I almost, the iPad almost dropped. That's all right. But we've got also the Alan Wake outfit for Alan and Saga that are available to claim on the reward page. Reminder that if you were to claim these $50 rewards, you would enter the raffle for the Switch, the RTX 3060, and a PS5. So it's a 3-for-1 jammy, because you can also put it towards the incentives, especially the Sonic Frontiers one for the new cyberspace levels. And I was told that we will have some promotion about the unlocked Super Mario Sunshine incentive that has been met earlier today thanks to a $2,000 donation on Stream 2. So yeah, let's get tuned on that, and you can take it back to the techno world or whatever. How do you call it?
We came back to the spaceship that we were at the very beginning of the run of the game. Yeah, we're back on Tomato's ship. So we did all of this for nothing, technically, if you want to call it. Or we were learning some strats there, or like how to interact with objects. So there's a lot going on in this level. I'm actually quite grateful that you died there, because otherwise I cannot catch up with all of the stuff that is going on. So here at the very start, what Chance is doing there with Eric is a frame-perfect jump down this part here. Then he's destroying these things. You're technically not supposed to do it this way. I mean, yeah. Whatever. He's switching back to Olaf for some bombing some computer that makes this screen shake. Picking up the blue key. And putting up, Eric here for pretty much for the final part of the level. he's doing another key tube here. While I'm going down with Balog. Balog has pretty much nothing to do here in this run, except go with the other guys. I'm not sure if I got it. Peter, did you hear it? Oh no. Okay, here we go. We just need to pretty much bring along Balog. He's not much to do. And yeah, with this we're already at the at the end of the level already, because yeah, most of the part is just now Olaf with all the keys, inserting them. So skipping the last key there, the blue item dupe, was very important. Like if you wouldn't have gotten it and the key would have vanished, then we would have probably restarted the level, because it's just so long to get the second blue key that it's actually worth resetting to, rather than getting the actual second key. We don't care about these blue guys, so we're just running through this guy. Oh, here we go. So here the Vikings go separate ways again. Yeah, Olaf's part, mainly floaty part. Eric's part, mainly jumpy part. It will also get very tricky in a moment with some... yeah, some of these... how do you call it? Like non-gravitation areas, or upwards.
You missed.
Yeah, I missed it. So I need to put in this combination and then give over again. For I would say the trickiest part of Eric. Here, Chansey is like accelerating, or like he was accelerating up there to get down faster, to get into like certain pattern in here, so that he can, yeah, pretty much avoid getting hit by too many of these fireballs, because they are disrupting movement, they're making you slow, and you also should not get hit by electricity, because it hurts, because it kills you. Actually, it's optimal here to take damage. Just don't get killed, because I need to eat, or like I would like to eat that food. Okay, I'm doing that part now, whatever. Yeah, a little bit of chaos was rushing around. We know what we should be doing, and we're just sometimes chaos swapping a little bit. All right, into the longest level of the game. So this is the... oh boy, you might die here. It could be tough. Nope. Yeah, was too close.
Try to buffer a swap. Save them, but
yeah. So you see some of the enemies that we already saw in earlier levels, in the Pharaoh levels. We saw these scorpions. So they are back and they are nasty. What we didn't get to see back then is that actually the projectiles that they throw despawn when switching the camera away. So that is another neat part to do. While Chansey is also doing a lot of these key duping glitches. So he used two keys already, now using the third, while still technically not using them at all. So still having all three keys. We only need, or like the key dupe for the yellow key here is not that important, so we just get rid of that one. Proper item management, I would say. Or it doesn't matter, it's time neutral. This was a fake exit. Like this level consists of multiple parts. So now we're in another part which would mimic the factory levels, with these mine layers showing up again. We're killing some of these mine layers, but not all of them. Just to keep it not so scary. Some of them will get a little bit camera manipulated so that we can safe enough to pass through. You can see by Eric here, it's if you cannot jump, or like if you cannot avoid that, you would take a lot of damage. So let's see where this guy is. Fine. Really? Yeah, this works. So here I'm killing off this guy if I can. If you want, I can give you some.
Doesn't matter.
Are you hungry?
We can get the next one.
You're not hungry?
Hold
Okay, you're not hungry. Yeah, technically it's quite time neutral because you have bomb and then. So yeah, this mimic or like there are some of these gloves or glove with ball from the Wacky World, and this is also the third and final part of this level. And yeah, we still need the blue key, and you will see that there is also a yellow key at the very end. I wonder what we will do with that. I'm always just shooting. It doesn't matter. So it looks like we're trapped, but we're actually not. There's a path up there. And another glove that we just ignore. And here we then see the final exit. Oh, okay, that's a... Okay,
It's fine.
it's fine, it's fine. We just ignore the yellow key and just go to the exit. Because, yeah, we're not dead. We're actually in the next level. Because we entered the exit right as... yeah, within a certain time frame, so that actually we can fool the level that we're actually completed it instead of dying, which is kind of neat. And this is already the last level of this game, roughly like yeah, 3 minutes to something, a bit long. Yeah, we'll keep going here with first part.
I need paper.
Ah, sorry, yeah. Didn't pay attention. Yeah, we mapped it out in a way that I should be going here with Eric down here. Jens is doing this section Baylog with a very special jump here. Sadly, with this I messed up the timing here because the timing here on Tomato's attacks are scripted. It has multiple phases. This being the second one. Let's see. Sometimes shooting, sometimes throwing a bomb in certain patterns. And we will also see that in the last section, Eric, or like, it's not really the last section. One of the later sections. Alright, Eric's section here. I'm not sure how the game is like supposes you to do this section, but I think it only wants you to do this once and then enter another cycle, but we can just keep going here 4 times in a row if you're fast enough with the head bashes. It's actually quite some timing there so that we
If you
can
miss
do
it,
it
you
in
die.
one cycle. Yeah, if you miss it, you die. I think here was essential to swap. Okay, nice.
Good enough.
Yeah, get down. Alright, and we're actually closing in on the end here already. So this is...
He's gonna drop
yeah,
the
it's
ball
gonna...
now.
Yeah, it's fine. So he's always putting up some shield. I need to stun him so that Eric can stun him with his head bash. And he's coming up the last switch of the game, and he's going out into space. And when it's black, it's time. Okay. It was
Well, Tech will sort it out.
yeah, Tech will stop the timer.
It was 58-17 or something.
It's a good time. I think we had one better in practice, but
Yeah, we
it's the best one recorded so far in co-op, but we
Yeah.
definitely have
Yeah.
faster runs in both single player and so
Yeah, it could be that
there's a lot to learn in
that
co-op also.
one of the recorded ones was faster. I'm not sure, but it was certainly a
It
good
was a
one.
good run. If you die at the last end of arena, you lose 4 or 5 minutes, so...
Yeah, exactly. That's why we put the estimate quite up a little bit, because yeah, if you died at the end of arena or if you die at the end of Phantom, it takes a lot of time to recover that. because these are like levels that are 4 or 5 minutes long. Cave Atom is a little bit less with 3 minutes, but it's quite long levels to restart, and there's a lot of things that can insta-kill you, like all of the spikes or all of the electricity pretty much insta-kills you. But yeah, this has been a good run.
Well, thank
It's
you
not
guys.
like nothing too major went bad, so very nice.
What we could offer here is like we could, if we are ahead of schedule, I did not check.
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
So let's ask Tech for some.
Yeah, for some input.
Yeah.
Because we could also show a few of the glitches that we did not get to see during the run. Some more like, useless for the speedrun, but maybe nice to see.
I'm not sure. So let's check with Tech right now. But in the meanwhile, let me remind you that we're raising funds for Make-A-Wish. There are a few targets coming up, especially the Anodyne one. You can choose as a reward if it's going to be the original game or the remaster game. Also, you can put that reward money towards the incentive of Sonic Frontiers. While I'm talking, you might as well just try and set up your glitches. So yeah. Also, wanted to remind you that ESA is being restreamed in different languages, so be sure to check them out. Each individual restreams has their own Tiltify campaign that will go, of course, towards Make-A-Wish, and all of the donations and rewards on these restream campaigns actually contain every single reward of the main ESA campaign, basically. So if you're just saying, oh yeah, well, I want to donate it toward the Sonic incentive, I don't want to donate on the French restream, for example. No, if you go to the Tiltify campaign of the French restream, it will be up there. And I'll let you take it over if you're just displaying some glitches.
Yeah,
You can switch it off whenever it makes sense, but for now we're just showing weird stuff with Tomato here.
Yeah, we need to get to a certain point here in this level to show off some nice little tricks you can do with Tomato that are, well, not useful for the speedrun for obvious reasons, which you will see. But it's like we have to do that as a certain part, so we need to get there first. Takes about 2 minutes or so, or 2.5 to get there. Oh yeah, it's up the jump.
All right.
While we're doing this, like also big shoutouts to the Lost Vikings speedrunning community. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things discovered in this game. There's a lot of. It's very broken actually. The closer you look.
Also a lot of minor optimizations that you just never see.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that is happening in this game, and we have a lovely little community. Oh, whatever. I can do this part. Okay, or not.
I probably need the camera then.
Maybe. Do you want to quick save here?
I don't remember the button, so let's
I
just.
think there is no button.
So let's just do it.
Yeah, let's just do one of them.
Just wing it. It's gonna go fine.
And then this happens.
That's what happens
So
when you.
that's what happens when you don't get the head bashes all in a row. You just die. Yeah, it's tricky to get 4 head bashes in a row.
So you're setting up the glitch again?
Yeah, we're trying again.
All right. Well,
Probably gonna be a last try. If I die again, then
Yeah.
so be it.
okay, but let me remind everybody that in terms of incentives, right, there's the Sonic Frontiers for today. We are exactly at half point, $125 out of 250, but we've opened up some incentives for tomorrow. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 anime percent, we are $25 out of 2K, so $2,000 to get some anime into Call of Duty. I mean, that's the price to pay, but it's going to be absolutely mimi. And if you want a more serious incentive, you get the Hitman Blood Money. on which we will use only the fiber wire and still get this professional/silent assassin rating. So this is going to be super impressive, and for that you can get your money towards these 2 targets that are still open. These runs are tomorrow, and you can claim some rewards. Reminder that you can get the shirts for 40 bucks. So if you do a donation, you don't need to get to speedrun.store to get some merch. You can claim as a donation these things.
Want to do a save now?
It'll be fine, right?
Yeah, sure. What could go wrong?
I won't jinx you this time. Promise.
I cursed it. I'm not sure if we can detect it before. If anything goes wrong. Like sometimes I feel it's wrong. Yeah, that's good. Nice. So if you paid close attention, he did something extra there. And you will get to see it in the next phase. Ah, I got there earlier. Oh no!
Doesn't matter actually.
Yeah, true. You can do it by yourself.
So
Alright, so pay close attention what is happening now after he
tomato.
drops the bomb. Goodbye! Can you search him? I think he's like down right? You cannot really get to him.
we can't find him anymore.
Yeah, he's
He
like
just
gone.
flew off the stage.
Yeah,
we can't win anymore.
He's somewhere.
Tomato beat us.
I think he's somewhere to the right there or so. It's hard to say where he's exactly. So he technically flew off because in the section where Eric is alone, he did an additional head bash while he was teleporting out. So he somehow stores this information, this momentum, and it keeps safe until he falls down this section with the blocks. He falls down and then just keeps the momentum and goes off screen. It's a quite weird little glitch there. Not helpful at all, but super funny to see.
Well, thank you for showcasing this glitch. Well, you did very well, even with the glitch, right? You're just 10 minutes underestimate. So thank you
Didn't buy too
to
much, yeah. but it was
thanks to
very
both of you. It was super nice word, super nice having you. Can we give these guys a round of applause? It was super impressive, and we will head off. To Nico Hart and the upcoming Super Mario Odyssey speedrun. Take it over.
Bye bye.
Sorry. What?
Still here.
The button. Oh, yeah, the timer. You try hitting
I
one of the
before,
buttons.
but it didn't
The
work.
other one, maybe? Sorry, I'm talking in the microphone, everybody. Hey.
Aha, we activated here and we stopped here.
Fair enough.
Will it